Hello, friends. Welcome to another new gameplay today. Hope you're doing well. I am Alex Stadnik. I am joined by the one and only Brian Shea. Hello, sir.
Happy Monday, Alex. How are you?
It was, the weekend was sublime, and I loved it. But now I'm loving what we're seeing here, which is
Sonic Colors Ultimate.
whoop whoop. And if you remember, if you're a fan of the GI YouTube channel, you remember that Shea and I did an NGT, a very quick one on Sonic Colors.
Very quick.
Yeah, I feel like that's your and my lot in life. Is we did that for Pokemon Snap too, but this isn't Pokemon Snap. You got to play it this time though, right? This isn't your footage, but you did get to play it.
I did, yeah. So I played for about 30 minutes, and unfortunately, it was a virtual demo, so the controls were a little laggy because I was playing on somebody else's computer remotely. But, it played very well. I think that, they did a great job of moving it away from anything that had anything to do with motion controls, because this was a Wii exclusive title when it launched in 2010.
Interesting.
And it has not come out on any platform since.
Okay.
So that's the big attraction for this release, I think, is that it's bringing it off of that obsolete platform and onto modern consoles and PC.
Okay, that's exciting. So they've totally done away with the motion controls then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't played the Switch version, so maybe, but they've talked as if it's just completely motion control-less.
Interesting. That's an interesting comparison, especially since we got something similar with Skyward Sword earlier this year. But now that you've got your hands on it, does it, and granted, you didn't get a pure experience, right, playing it over on someone else's computer, but like, is it living up to your expectations and what you loved about that first experience?
Yeah. So, I mean, this is probably one of the better modern 3D Sonic games. It certainly was probably the best 3D Sonic game since Sonic Adventure 2 when it came out in 2010. So The best Sonic game in almost a decade at that point. And you can tell this definitely influenced the future of the franchise going forward. And Sega Team was fully acknowledging that. And that was one of the reasons when they started talking about like the kinds of remakes and remasters and stuff they wanted to do, this was at the top of their list. This was kind of like a foundational game for all the titles that have come out over the last decade.
Okay, interesting.
So what you're seeing right now is the Wisp powers, which have appeared in games like Sonic Generations, Sonic Forces, Team Sonic Racing. This was actually the first time that those appeared. So if you missed out playing this version or this game on the Wii, this was kind of like their origin story. So like, you can kind of just accept in those other games that, it's just like a power up that Sonic has, but this tells how these alien life forms kind of came into Sonic's world.
Interesting. Okay, so a little lore dump there. I can dig it.
Yeah. So the whole story behind this is Dr. Eggman has put together an amusement park in outer space, but something's just a little off. So Sonic and Tails go to investigate, and it turns out that he is using these aliens called Wisps as like a power source, and he's like enslaving them to power his amusement park. So Sonic learns about this and basically goes around trying to free them.
Yeah. Okay. Do we ever find out what Eggman's deal is? He's an angry man. I don't know. He's kidnapping animals, turning them into robots. I don't know what's happening with this man.
Yeah, he just doesn't like robots, or he doesn't like animals. He likes robots.
Fair. I guess maybe. I don't know.
He wants power. He collects the Chaos Emeralds. He tries to trick Knuckles. Yeah, there's all kinds of motivations for this man.
Yeah, sure. I do love as someone who never played the original game, because I think I was more focused on my Xbox than my Wii at this point when this came out. I love the balance of the 2D versus 3D sections, right, where you get a little taste of both. And as someone who enjoyed Sonic Mania, this is definitely something I'm interested in, right? I like Sonic. I've never understood the hate, though I've also never understood the Brian Shea level of love either. I'm very neutral on Sonic.
Well, if you've never understood the hate, you've never played Sonic 06.
That's true.
Which is just an abysmal title all around. However, I think that like what I like about Sonic Colors so much, and what a lot of people have forgotten, is like people will talk about how great Sonic Unleashed is, and I fully agree that the daytime stages when you're playing as the Hedgehog version of Sonic that you're seeing right now are awesome in Unleashed. And I'm not the biggest fan of the Werehog, which turns it into like a slow 3D brawler, which is at night stages on Unleashed. But this is just basically a similar style of gameplay as the awesome Sonic the Hedgehog version of Unleashed levels.
For sure.
So this is just that without the Werehog in the middle. I mean, obviously there's some things that are a little bit different in Unleashed, and a little bit faster, and a little bit, just different approaches to like how to handle Sonic speed, which has always been a giant problem for Sonic Team.
For sure.
Ever since going to the 3D realm, is like, how do you make it so that like Sonic can go super fast but not feel unmanageable? And I feel like this is when they started figuring that out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Cool. So this could lead, this is a good blueprint for the future. As we've seen a good blueprint for the future on what they're looking to do and stuff. I'm curious. Yeah, go ahead.
Talking to Takashi Iizuka, I asked him like, hey, what would be a good entry point for fans? And he said that if you want to learn about the 2D game, it's Sonic Mania. If you want to learn about the 3D game, he thinks Sonic Colors Ultimate is a great jumping on point because it's accessible, it's approachable, and it kind of gives you insight into what the rest of the series nowadays is doing.
Perfect. That's awesome. And for those who like customization, it looks like you can trick out the blue blur a little bit here. Was that a part of the original game?
No. So this is something that they've added. It's maybe not his best looks, but or his most iconic looks, but hey, it's the look that you get to choose, so that's always something fun, right?
It's a beautiful thing.
So they added this. They added the ability to remap your buttons. They added new Rival Rush mode where you race against Metal Sonic, and the Tails save feature where if you have a Tails token and you fall off the cliff and basically you'd fall to your death normally, Tails will come and pick you up and put you back on the ledge. So that's all new stuff that they've added, in addition to taking a game that was originally 480p and jumping it up to 4K resolution, or capable of 4K resolution, 60 frames per second, improved lighting and environments. So yeah, it seems like a pretty solid remaster from what I've seen, played, and talked to the developers about.
For sure. That's fantastic. Well, Mr. Shea, I appreciate you. It would appear that Sonic Colors Ultimate's coming out September 7th, which is just around the corner, which is very exciting, for Switch, PS4, PC, and Xbox One. It's a beautiful thing. Mr. Shea, thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Appreciate everyone watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye.